Chainlink, Link USD. Okay, haven't checked this out in a few days, but I can see that it absolutely smashed this zone. I did have a short position potential setup, which was way up here, but obviously did not hit that. Not even close. Did not come up at all. So yeah, that trade is no such thing. And wow, price completely shattered the $7 level and came all the way to about $6. So that might actually be our new range here, our new potential entry. So now what I see for Link here is obviously price is bearish. It's below this moving average. It wasn't before, but now it completely crashed below it. So I would be looking for a liquidity zone around this area. Price just happened to come right down to $6 and reject, so I think that's a little bit significant at least. So looking at this area now, we're going to see how today still has 7.5 hours before it closes, and then a few more days on the week here, but you can see this week very bearish engulfing, just massively. So it tells us a lot here. Odds are price next week will break this $6 just based on this momentum here back into this zone, and I might be targeting about $5, but I would look for a potential, and like the keyword is potential retrace, because, and this is similar to the other cryptocurrencies as well. It already did retrace from that point, but it hasn't retraced from here. So from this about 790, almost at about $8 here, this has been just straight down. So I could see some sort of retracement. It just so happens that the 50% and the 618 level falls right at, about $7 here. So I'm actually going to put that, I had that $7 originally there, but I'm going to put it back because I do think it's a little bit significant. So if this decides that it wants to retrace, because it's moved a lot this month already, it's moved a lot in 3 days, so could start retracing. If it finds the support here at $6, then it could start retracing and slowly make its way up for the rest of the month, back up to the $7 area and this zone here, which would be, is between the 50% and the 618. So that is an ideal area. You can see price rejected this area, rejected, finally broke, and then sat on top, rejected, came back up and then broke. So this area, the $7 area, is really significant for Chainlink, I do believe, as you can see technical wise. So I do think that price could, once it finds support here, could start making its way back up to $7. So I mean, that being said, a bunch of things have to take place. You need your higher highs, your higher lows. You need price to catch up on this 1 hour moving average, because it is just way too bearish. I mean, the 4 hour as well, obviously, but definitely the 1 hour. You need that 1 hour moving average to catch up. And then you need higher highs, higher lows on the 1 hour time frame to really show that price wants to come back up. But honestly, guys, judging by how well this month, I guess, is super bearish too so far, but how this weekly candle is closing, most likely close anyways, I mean, that just shows there's a ton of bearish momentum in this market for Chainlink here. And a lot of it has to do, I think, with the US dollar pushing up, which as the dollar increases in value, it's going to push these cryptos down. So I do think this could break the $6 level and keep going, just based on how heavy this weekly candle is. But who knows? We'll see. I mean, we'll give it a few days and see if $6 can hold it. And if it can't, then we're probably going lower. And might even break this all-time low of like $5. So could see that happening. I would probably actually, I'm going to tighten this up here. We're going to delete this zone. We're going to put a better one here, more precise one, more recent. So this has been our most recent bottom, right at $5 here. You can see price loves whole numbers. So if we break $6 and hold on the daily, then I'd say we're going to 5. And if $6 holds price for a few days here and starts making higher highs, higher lows, price catches up on this 1 hour moving average and then breaks above the 1 hour moving average and holds, then I'm saying we're going to 7. So those are kind of your options. We won't know for a few days, but I think the cool thing is, though, I think all the cryptocurrencies that all the ones I've looked at, even Bitcoin and Ethereum, which were bullish before, they were above the daily moving average, they're now way below. So I do believe all the cryptos are bearish now, temporarily at least. So yeah, and because you just got so much momentum coming in the last 3 days into this zone, I mean, there's enough momentum that it might break the zone and just keep going. But if it doesn't keep going and it starts finding its support, probably, you know, right here kind of thing, then, you know, it might just trickle up for the rest of the month. We still have like 10 days left in the month, I think. So actually for cryptocurrencies it's more, it's because they're open 24/7. So we have like 12 days. So could definitely do that. Could definitely just make its way up slowly to $7. And you know, that'll be its retracement trade, which is totally natural. It's normal for price to do that, especially if the dollar looked like it was going to start selling off possibly. So if the dollar starts selling off, that'll help push this up quicker. So that could happen as well. So that is my take on Chainlink. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to see, you know, leave it in the comments. I'd like to figure out what everyone else is thinking and seeing. Maybe there's something I'm totally missing. You know, I like having my theories challenged, because then I learn too, and it's great. And then we all just become a better trading community. So that is Link.